'Cause your opinion don't matter. This a maniac is gonna step on whomever.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, SMARONENINE. So in today's video, we are on Mudrunner. I cannot believe I just said that. If you guys have been following me here on my YouTube channel, you've heard me say countless times that I was done with Mudrunner. I'm done mapping. And in just the last couple of days, I released a brand new map, which we're on right now. This is called Crater. Let me kind of explain a little bit as to why I decided to release this map. So Crater has been sitting at about 90 to 95% complete. And every day I turn Steam on and I'm looking through my workshop, this map has just been screaming at me to finish it. So I decided, because it was so close to being complete, I had to just finish it, get it released, and get it out of my workshop. So that's what I did. Does this mean I'm back full-time making maps? Absolutely not. I can probably honestly say this might be my last. Although with this map being released, I'm at number 19. And 20 does sound like a better number than 19. It's a nice even number to say. It rolls off the tongue a little better. So I got about 4 to 6 work in progress maps still sitting in my workshop, and I might poke at another one from time to time. I honestly would really like to get to that 20 number. So I might possibly put in the work and try to release one more map before the release of Expeditions next year. But we'll see. No guarantees, no promises. But one thing I've learned playing this game for as long as I have is you never say never. So we'll see what happens. So Crater, let's talk a little bit about the map. So it's a 60 by 60. It's an original. This map is actually a Spintires release way back in the day. I discovered this map on the OV forums. That's how far back this one goes. And probably most of you Spintires players will remember the OV forums. But the reason I decided to build this map is because at the time, back in the day when I downloaded it, I just found it intriguing, interesting, because I thought the whole concept of the map was really cool. I like the big crater in the middle. And it was the first modded map I ever downloaded, and I didn't put any mods on the map. I just used the trucks that Tim supplied, and I beat the map. And this was the first time I ever did that with a login map. Because back in those days, I didn't get into login maps. Creators of login maps kind of go crazy with the mud tool, and I find myself on most login maps trying to wench out of mud more than anything. But Tim went a different direction on this map. He didn't use so much mud, and it just kept me interested. So I did the same. I kept the map as close to the original as I possibly could, and I think it come out pretty good. So if you guys decide to play this map and you do some logging, if you use just the trucks that I supplied for you, it can be a little bit, not really of a challenge, because the map is really, really casual. It's very easy, but it'll take you some time. There's a lot of road time, but I think it come out good. And like I said, I think it come out actually pretty fantastic, obviously. But really quick too. So the original spawn on this map is actually down here. So on Tim's version of the map, you actually spawn at the garage and you already have access to whatever trucks you want to bring out. But I decided to change up that part of it, and so the only new trail on the whole map is what we're starting on, this little piece of trail right here. So you actually start here, and you have to actually unlock this garage as well as another garage up here. And I have 4 trucks on the map with garage tents, and they're all worth 2 points each. And obviously to unlock a garage, it's 4 points. But you got the 256, you got the 255, and then 2 more 256s, all with garage tents to unlock the garages. So like I said, if you play the map the way I have it set up, it'll take you a little bit of time. But most people are just going to load up a mod like I got here and just unlock everything as they go. So as far as the mod, we're using Nix's K30 Chevy Dually. This thing is awesome. Him and Spun, back in the day, they got into a little bit of a login phase where they both built a login truck and did some login live streams and stuff. Nix built this one, and let me see, I think I still got, yes, I got Spun's right here too. Spun did the Jeep Kaiser M715 log jammer. His is really cool too, but obviously I'm a Chevy guy, so I like Nix's a little bit more. But both trucks are fantastic. These guys make A+ mods, we all know that. They were the top dogs for a long time on Spintires and Mudrunner. But yeah, so I think it come out really good. I think it looks fantastic, like I said. But I'll let you guys be the judge of that. You know, I got a lot of friends that are into the crawling maps and the trailing maps, so they might not really even give this map a try. And that's okay. You know, not everybody does the logging stuff, but with all of my maps in my workshop, I love variety. I scream at mod builders all the time that you got to have more variety. You got to make more maps, more trucks. No, don't just build the same trucks over and over again. And I feel the same way with maps too. You know, I don't want to do the same map over and over and over again. So that's why I don't mind doing a map like Booth Bay or Crater, which is logging maps. And I got trail maps. I got plenty of trail maps. I got plenty of crawl maps. So I wanted to mix it up and do another logging map. And so I was checking my catalog, and this map popped up, and I decided that I had to give this one a rebuild. But Crater, like I said, Crater is got some good visuals. It's definitely one of those maps where you could put Spotify on, listen to some tunes, and just cruise and do some work, you know. And that's what I do on this map. So let's talk a little bit about this truck. So we all know Nix's work. I'm a huge fan of Nix. I love his stuff. Nix has more willpower than I do, because he put this game aside and he's been over on BeamMG doing his thing, and he hasn't looked back. As far as I know, he hasn't looked back. I don't know if he misses it or not, but he's definitely doing good things on BeamMG. And yeah, he has a lot more willpower than I do, because I keep coming back to this damn game, and it's got to the point where it's pissing me off. Like I can't put this game to bed. But maybe with the release of Expeditions, that might happen. We'll see. I thought the same thing with SnowRunner, but I gave SnowRunner 100%. I started building a map for it and everything, and I come back to this game and drive one truck and realize the physics are 10 times better, and it's just, I think this game is where it's at when it comes to the Runner series. Hell, I even think Spintires is better than SnowRunner, to be honest. But yeah, it looks good. I love it. And as you guys know, I don't use the Adega mod no more. I don't like the Adega mod. I'm using Nix's setup, which is the American DLC lighting, and I think it looks great. I think it looks better. I love the Adega mod. I love how it brightens everything up, but I don't like how it takes the fog away and you can see the edges of mountains and stuff. So that's why I decided to go with this setup and leave the fog. But Nix, man, boy, he made some good stuff. I'd love to see Nix come back someday and surprise release us with something. Let's take a look at this thing real quick. So one thing I found interesting about this mod is it's his first logging truck, and just for an added feature, he put this log on the front of the truck as a bumper. That's just cool as hell. It just goes with what the truck is, you know. It looks badass, as does everything Nix does. It just looks really good. I thought it come out awesome. And you know, I got the log bed on it, but you can go ahead and you put the flat bed on it, which looks cool. Get yourself some supplies, but we'll put the log bed back on. You know, I think there's all kinds of top guys back on Spintires and Mudrunner, and if those guys were still around, I think the community would be a little different to this day. But everything gets old and everybody moves on at some point, so I don't blame them all. I wish the hell I could, but I keep coming back. And speaking of coming back, so moving forward with my channel, I am going to continue to do the retro stuff, the retro gaming. I really have been enjoying that, and I plan to do more of that coming up. But I am going to start including some trail rides on Mudrunner and stuff like that. We're going to start doing Mudrunner stuff again. My own maps, other people's maps, different mods, stuff like that. Because I really do like the game and it is fun. So moving forward, we're gonna be bringing more Mudrunner back. As far as SnowRunner, I think in my last update video I talked about doing SnowRunner stuff, and I still might, but we'll see. I just haven't had any desire to play that game yet, but that could all change, you never know. But nah. So I think I covered everything about the map. Originally built by Tim. OV forms, yeah, I think I covered everything on the map. It's got 3 lumber mills, 2 in the crater and 1 on the outside. All the trucks you need are on the map, or you can use a mod like this. I'll put a link to this mod down in the description, and a link to the map, obviously. But if you guys are interested, if you still play Spintires and you want to check out the original Crater map, I put together a pretty hefty, a while ago I did this. I put together 25 of my favorite Spintires maps from back in the day, and I put them all in one download, and I shared that on my Discord channel. But I'll put that in the description of this video as well. So if you're not on my Discord and you haven't seen that, check the description of this video. I'll have 25 of my favorite Spintires maps linked down in the description. If you go ahead and download that, it'll include the original Crater map that you see here, and you guys can check it out. Nice little section here, nice open little pond. So originally, when I decided that I wanted to rebuild Crater, I almost went with the idea that I wanted to really change it up and take the login aspect out of it and turn it into a crawler map. But that kind of it kind of takes away the whole purpose of rebuilding somebody's map, you know. I think it's kind of actually disrespectful, in my own opinion anyway. There's a reason why I fell in love with this map when I first played it, and that's the reason why I wanted to rebuild it and bring it to Mudrunner. So that's why I don't really change up too much when I'm rebuilding maps. I like to keep it to the original and keep it to where the reason why I liked the map when I first played it. So that's kind of what I did. I thought about adding more trails and more crawling stuff to the map, but that ain't what the map is. It's a login map. It's a work map. So that's why I wanted to keep it to what it was, you know. All right, so again, this is where you actually on Tim's version of the map, this is where you would actually spawn, and you'd already have the garage and access to any truck you need for the missions. But I decided to change that up a little bit and change the spawn location. So now you have to unlock 2 garages. Okay guys, so I think that's what we're going to do. We didn't go on a very long trail ride, but you guys get the basic idea, and that's kind of what the map is. It's got a few good spots, like up here by the K700 is pretty cool. Down in the crater is pretty cool. This trail's pretty cool. I mean, it's got some cool stuff. Some cool visuals and stuff like that, but it's just a basic log map, casual basic log map. So don't expect a whole lot of oh wow kind of moments, but if you enjoy these type of maps, I think you'll really like this one. And if you do, please hit that like button. I'm always bugging you guys for likes and comments on my maps when I release them. It really does help motivate people to get into it more. You know, if I was to turn Steam on and see like 20 to 30 likes on this map, I would definitely open up the editor and work on something, you know. Just, it'd be a little hint that maybe the community is getting stronger again, you know. But it is what it is. I totally get it if it doesn't, but you know, I released it. I think it come out great. I'm pretty proud of it. But anyway, I'm rambling on. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys again real soon.
They say that I've lost it, but talk me down, and I swear it's gonna cost you. Now I'm back, the boss of you, more.